Shit. Hello? My co-host, I don't know where she's at. Kim.
What are you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Jesus Christmas. I've been sitting here yelling your damn name.
Why? You had to have been muted because I could not hear you.
I wasn't. I even switched phones.
I don't know.
Me either. Okay. Hello. Welcome in, everybody that's coming in.
It's 2.5 minutes already in.
Technical issues. As usual.
Yep.
Wouldn't be me if it wasn't technical issues.
Technical difficulties.
We got something fun for y'all tonight. Neither one of us have even watched it yet. Well, I don't watch it anyway, and I know she doesn't usually watch it either.
No, I never, ever, hardly ever watch Dolly.
So Dolly went live the other night and had old Mr. ED up there. Oh, what did I say I was going to call him from now on?
I don't remember.
Learning.
Learning.
Because he needs to learn something. He's a mess, boy, y'all. Y'all got you guys a mess over there. I'm not.
I mean, I think he's pretty knowledgeable myself, but
you're trying to make what Disco say come true. Ooh, bubbles go away. Bubbles go away.
What?
And damn bubbles came back on this damn pot. Turn it off. Or you start a grease fire.
What is that noise? Are you watching something?
No.
What the hell?
We have you next to the stove.
What the hell was that?
I don't even know what you heard.
Oh my God. That was fucking weird.
What was it?
It was like you had something playing.
No. I am by the stove. You know, there's no way I could have anything playing over here.
Yeah. But that's what I heard. I heard something in the background, like it was something playing.
Nope. Not yet, anyway.
So that's fucking weird.
Trying to make sure these bubbles don't start a grease fire.
Welcome in, all you in the bushes.
Welcome in. We're going to have a good time. We're going to laugh tonight. Tonight's going to be a fun night. Although neither one of us seen this. Oh, you son of a cocksucker! Oh, stupid ass! Touch something hot with your fucking bare hand, dumbass. Like I said, we haven't watched it, which I don't watch either one of them, but this should be funny because we got two idiots and a monkey in the middle somewhere. Now, y'all in the chat and the bushes can figure out who is who, but that's going to be your little task. You figure out which one we are talking about. Who are the two idiots and who's the monkey in the middle? Because it's a really big toss up right now, to be honest. From my opinion. Let me say that from my opinion. Because we all
And like always, like normal, we always agree to disagree.
And we disagree more than we fucking agree. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
But we still cool.
Yeah.
It don't affect us like that.
Because we know how to be adults.
Sometimes. We can have fun as kids every once in a while, too, if everybody else wants to be like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a minute, y'all, and then we're going to start the show. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up because you guys are going to really enjoy this tonight. We are going to watch, like I said, Dolly Visions live from the other night. We're not watching it. We're just going to listen.
Yeah, we're doing an audio reaction.
So we can give our input like that. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Where'd it go? Oh, it's a crunchy. I didn't even know I put one of that size in there.
I just got my sidekick up here. We're good to go now.
Mine just got smacked.
This cat loves me to death. I swear to God. He's always got to be up here on me. When he wants to lay down, then I'll show you where he is.
That looks like a pretty chicken. Is it done?
Can you see him?
Yeah, it cooked for an hour. I cut down the center of the leg. It's done. Look, I cut the leg all the way to the bone.
I like mine drier than you like yours.
Can you see him, Dippy?
No, I have the thingy on.
I know, but you can still see him at the bottom.
I have to open up the other screen. Oh, yeah. Look at them ears on him. It looks like a jackrabbit.
He's my buddy. He's always got to be up here with me.
All right.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this these to finish real quick. I don't want to have to sit down and get up, sit down, get up. So, y'all be patient.
Being patient. Being patient. Being patient. Being patient.
That's a little bit of quiet. I haven't heard very much peeps out of people lately.
Yeah, I know.
That anybody sent me no clips of anyway, so.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Who am I friends with this week?
What?
I said, who's my new friend this week?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need no commentary from the peanut gallery.
Mira.
Yes. Well, I can't say that. I don't know if it's her or Willow. Because Willow's been pretty vocal here lately, too.
Doing the same thing?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it's not.
Mira sounds like she's speaking to you. Like when she does her moaning, she sounds like she's literally like saying hello or
Yeah, well, that's what I said a while
okay,
ago
you
about
know.
Willow. She said when she was over there doing it, it sounded like she said, "Oh."
Are you moaning or talking?
The cat talks.
You got half a word out.
She said, "I know."
I know what you did last summer.
Yes.
I know who and what you did last summer. That's gonna be Lifts' Dictabird. Instead of a Dictabird, it's a Dictacat.
Oh my word.
Bring a poke chop in.
Okay.
She don't eat pork chops.
I got my chicken already.
Mm.
I figured since there's so many of these, I wasn't making nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we got a lot. I fried a lot. I wonder why I'm
You
so
gotta
damn
cook them, motherfuckers. They get wasted.
They were getting,
I mean,
they were getting soft too.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta cook them.
All right. I'm about to sit down. Kind of want some of that barbecue sauce from KFC, that honey barbecue
Yeah.
barbecue sauce. That's what I want.
I mean, why don't you just buy some?
I mean, I can buy it, but it's better from KFC.
Oh my god, these cats are still in my blanket. They're
It
pulling my
tastes so much
blanket off
better
of me.
from KFC. These crunchies look amazing. Boy, get your ass back before I knock you back. How about that?
How about that?
That's what I thought. Get your ass down. Good boy. All right, let's get over to this table and start this.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to let y'all know I am not doing it from my laptop. So, I can't mute out. So, sorry if you hear anything you don't want to hear. Here we go. I'm starting it from where he brings Ernie up.
Okay.
Some things have come out on the internet, little things here and there. And there's been a lot of people that have been working this case from the very beginning. And tonight we have one of those people live with us. And that is the one and only Ernie Shell, aka the Lightning Tigers, which is going to be joining us right now. What is up, Ernie?
Hey, Dolly, how you doing, man?
I am
Can you hear
doing. Yes, I can hear you loud and
little
clear.
too
You're
loud.
coming in nice. So how's everything going with you, Ernie?
Oh man. God, this is getting ready to be. We're completing day 4, boots on the ground. And have you seen these interviews that's been coming out? A lot of people are starting to say, "Whoa, what's going on with this? This is not what was said in the beginning. This is not what was said." And I know you caught a lot of that. I know you have caught a lot of that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to keep up with as much as I can with all these moving pieces in this case because, it is a lot.
It's probably, you said it the best, Dolly. Everybody is family. Everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you get to these towns like this, it's either everybody knows everybody or they're connected, their cousin, somebody, their uncle, their brother-in-law. And the Hills, Fred Hill and them down there, they have a ton of family in Kingsport. And it's like they're connected to almost everybody there. And to me, it's just a big spider web of what's going on there. Because the last big break we had in the case, of course, was when they searched the property on Van Hill Road, which was connected to Fred Hill's family. Now, the FBI took that lead really seriously because they showed up with TBI, Hawkins County, and the FBI to search that property. And that property, even though Fred Hill acts like he has nothing to do with it, it's his family.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Everybody has a strange family.
Exactly. There's plenty of family that I don't talk to. There's plenty of family that I
Exactly.
don't even know that is really my family.
Exactly. Me too. Me too. So that don't mean shit. Proceed.
But Van Hill is in Sullivan County, Dolly. So Sullivan County had to be there as well because
Yeah.
it is their jurisdiction. Just saying.
Yes.
You know, so to me, it always put, you know, in not only is it his family, but he lived on Ben Hill Road. So, I mean, you have him where Summer Wells went missing. You have the FBI searching his family's home and properties. He so distanced himself from everything that's going on. And I just don't buy it. I believe all these people are connected one way. And that's just my belief, Ernie.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree 100% on that. You know, and I don't want everybody to get confused about what we're doing, but we have to take every lead, everything people say, especially when they're connected so deep in this case. Everything they say could be something. It could lead out to something.
So are they saying everybody in that area, like from the highway to Van Hill, everybody there is connected and is family, right? That's what they're saying.
They're not saying it like they're saying it as in
Now I know there is a lot of lights and hills in that area. I do know that for a fact from being there.
right.
But that doesn't mean they all have something to do with what happened. Some of them didn't even know the Wells.
No, they're saying that they are all connected in some way, not necessarily family, but they could be friends or they might have been, you know, clients or customers or you know
More
what I'm saying.
customers than normal. But yeah,
Right.
I know. It's just the
I
way
mean,
that, okay, so they need to rephrase that. Because the
yeah,
way they're making it sound like everybody in that little section is related. Or
yeah,
they're friends.
no,
And that's
yeah.
not true.
No, that's why he said connected.
It could be though.
I mean, everything's a possibility.
I mean, yeah, but
at
I
the
don't
same
see them all
time,
being. I
there's
don't
a
see
lot of
them all
people
being
over there that
related.
don't even know these people that they're talking about.
Right, right.
You might as well say, Dolly, anybody that is into drugs. How about that?
Yeah. D-rugs.
Because we don't know what.
So, Ernie, does that make you part of the problem too? Because wasn't there something going around saying that Ernie was there in that town around that time?
Predator Hunter Nation was like their group.
Before she went missing.
Yes.
And he is the owner, founder, or whatever of this Predator.
No.
Right?
No, I believe it was Holistic Empire and her husband. Or it might have been all three of them that started it.
Does any of it make sense to you?
Somewhat.
Everybody going on here saying, hey, none of the facts.
You just pipe down back here.
All right, let's listen to some more of these.
Yes.
Happened. We know who he is. We know who all the who's are, but we don't know what. And a lot of the misconstrued things in YouTube and other YouTubers done is they've always pointed the finger. around and around, and it's just been nothing but drama.
YouTubers. You two are YouTubers. You two have been in it since day one. Y'all are just as much the problem as anybody else that has covered this case. So take accountability.
Oh.
And it ties up with their fans and their people and the people that are embedded with the Whales and the Heels and all these people that are embedded in each other, but they never ever thought to say where is she? You know, and it's always pointing a finger at who, and it's going around in a circle, and nothing gets done that way. When the main point in any investigation is a straight line from A to B, not no zig around circle going trying to get, you know.
Why is it taking 5 years though? Why is it taking 5 years to come out with what you're saying now, Ernie?
Because now he's just now getting into it hot and heavy. He wasn't really into it before. I mean, he was only when he was talking to Candace. He's been out of it up until just a couple months ago. He tried it one other time and then he stopped.
Because he was on Facebook before he came to YouTube.
I realize that, but what I'm saying is he's not been in it from day one. I mean, there was a long period there where he wasn't doing nothing on the Summer Wells case.
None of those were involved in day one.
No, yeah, they are.
Not many.
No, you're wrong, Dan. You're wrong.
No, I said not
There's a
many.
lot of new ones coming into it, but
It's been 5 years.
most of us that have been here since day one. Especially the ones that we talk about. The ones that we're talking and going over have been here for 5 years. Day one. Because I remember when Ernie first came over here when Nicolina chased him over here from Facebook, as she said.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not saying that that's not why he started his channel or whatever, but what I'm saying is he's not actually been in the Summer Wells case the whole time.
Oh, no. Even Dolly stopped for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so much you can cover with no new information, for one.
That's
And
why
two,
everybody
without
think what they hear.
like disturbing other people's peace over something that they have nothing to do with, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I tell you this all the time, like the word of mouth bullshit is so dead. It's dead air. Because there's so many people that have lied through this case
Mm-hmm.
and put out misinformation or put a falsified information that it's to the point where like you just look at it and you're like, oh, this case again. Like, God, we hope and pray that she is found. But at the same time, it's like, what are they going to say now about it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But eyes on the case is eyes on the case. But I just hope it's done right this time.
That's right. That's why I agree with Fred McCoy coming out on it.
Oh, I have like I told you, that was going to be fun from the beginning. Did I not tell you?
Well, I think he's pretty knowledgeable, with having experience in law enforcement. So therefore, he knows what to look for. And he has brought up some very, very interesting points about, Miss Jody Sue.
I don't know I haven't got into none of them yet, but I have seen where she has been very, very
Yes, they have literally
triggered.
rattled that woman's cage. She is majorly triggered. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she definitely is.
I just think
But you know what? Marlena threw a she threw a kink in the old timeline.
Why?
Well, because
Isn't
you know how they say what the story is about Summer becoming missing, and that was, that she sent her in. She wanted to go over see the boys. Candace walked her over, told the boys keep an eye on her. She ended up going in the basement. When Candace went back over there 2-3 minutes later, she asked the boys where she was. She said she went down in the basement playing with her toys, Mom.
And then the other one of them said that, and the other one said she was outside playing on her swing.
No, but I've not heard Candace saying that. The timeline is she
Yeah.
went in the basement to
She
play
went
with her
downstairs.
toys. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Marlena said that she got a call from Candace on Messenger telling her, with no concern in her voice, just like casual talking, Summer's missing. Marlena was like, what? Where is she? Candace was like, I don't know. I went in to fix them something to eat. Summer was outside playing on her swing, and she got gone.
Yeah. Shut up, Eva.
So that is what Candace told Marlena, and Marlena even said that the call came in at 4:37. I mean, exact time, not like no 4:30-ish or no 4:30, 5 o'clock. It was 4:37.
Well, that's funny because that's not what she said the last several times she was on people's panel talking about it. When did you say that?
Last night.
Shut up. Stop it. And whose panel? She was on Ernie's, you said, right?
Yep. Ernie's and Dolly's.
Boy, do I feel like there's money involved in it. Because when she came out with on Andrews, and everybody was trying to get her to come over to their panel at that point,
Mm-hmm.
she was all about the money. Like, cash at me this, cash at me that. And so I wonder if this has to do with money too. Oh my God, stop!
I don't know, but I do know that they wasn't flashing her cash up. Because that's one thing Ernie won't do. He will not.
Yeah, they didn't do it on Andrews either.
He doesn't have, when he's talking about Summer, he does not have his Cash App or PayPal or nothing like that up.
Well, that's good that he learned that.
Yeah, he does not have that up when he's talking about Summer.
I just think it's all weird.
Well, you're weird.
I know. No, let's listen to some more of this.
Yeah, let's see. Before I start calling you names and shit.
You got to do a straight line. That's why you got to keep going back to the beginning and combing it through like a fine tooth comb.
The question I had, the biggest concern I have is we know the players, and we know one of these players are guilty. We have the people in the game of Clue, right? We have all the characters, we have all the moving pieces. But will they ever find someone to be in here? And I
What
believe
the hell? Is that his or is that mine? Because all day it's been fine. All of a sudden,
I think it might be his.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that, Dolly, I believe that Summer Wells
it looks like he
and the
froze.
clues
Yeah,
that
it's his.
go around all these characters, everybody had a piece of the pie. Everybody had a piece in it. So it's not that it's going to be one.
What reason would everybody have their hand in the pot for? That's what I don't understand. Why do people keep saying that there's so many people involved? Everybody has their hand in the pot. Why? over a little girl. Why?
Because they're saying that they're saying that they believe that everybody has a part in it.
That's what I'm saying. But why? Why would it benefit all these people?
Well,
That's my question.
you
What
you
would be the
haven't heard
benefit?
you haven't heard all the interviews that's happened lately.
No, because hey, give me that.
There's been
watch
several
them.
interviews. Ernie has talked to Andy. He has talked to Chillbilly. He has talked to
Wait a
Fred.
minute. Whoa, Chillbilly. What has Chillbilly got to do with it? He didn't come into it until way late.
No, but I guess he knows quite a bit about that area.
Oh, okay, just the area. Okay.
And plus Chillbilly was he was taking care of their property when they were in Arkansas.
This last time they went up in Arkansas, because that's when they were friends with Daisy and Jenkins and all that.
Yeah, when they were in Arkansas this past time,
Yeah.
when they were
Yeah.
all talking
Okay.
about the one people going missing from there.
The homeless
Oh.
people,
Yeah, the woman and her kids or whatever.
which supposedly she went back to her family, wherever the fuck they are.
Yeah, I
But-
don't know. I never heard that, but anyway.
I don't know. These shit gets so deep and so crazy, it's not even funny.
Yeah, that's what Dolly's talking about. All these moving parts. There's so many different aspects to the case that it's fucking unreal. Makes it fucking
and all we want
super
is justice for this
complex.
baby girl, and I don't know. I just
Yeah, they turned it. It's a simple missing child's case. They've turned into a complete fucking circus.
and they did the same thing with the Quentin Simon case. It just Quentin Simon's got over with within 6 weeks. 5 years, we're still going on the same bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I mean, a fucking sense. Damn it! I gotta put this phone in before it dies. Hold on.
But we may have to do some commentary on not just commentary, not reaction, but commentary on Fred McCoy's, because he's got some very interesting videos.
We'll get to him. We'll do him this week.
Yeah.
I've
And
seen he's got about
and
2 or
he's
3
one-
3 or 4 out, maybe.
Yeah, he's one that he don't care who uses his content, because in his eyes, it's putting it out there, and he feels that anybody covering the Summer Wells case should put their heads together and fucking find this baby girl.
Yeah, I agree. But it's just so hard for everybody to get along with each other because
Yeah, everybody's in
being-
competition. They want to be the one to
you've been
find
fucked
Summer.
over by this one and you've been fucked over by that one. Yeah, all for competition, and it's not a fucking game.
Yeah, it's
Whoever-
because they all want to find Summer. It's not find the clues and
And
things like that,
I
to
hate
help
to say
Ellie find her. No,
I
they
hate to
want
say
to
it.
be the ones to fucking find
Yeah,
her.
they want the glory of it.
Exactly. And that's shameful. That
It's
is
kind of
super shameful.
I just feel like I don't feel like a YouTuber is going to do it.
Well, I mean, it's
I
now
hope and pray somebody does, but it's
I
the way that they all act and the way that they all are towards each other. Like, how can you? How can you even? You're more worried about what this person is saying about you than worrying about what you're doing with the case. You know?
yeah.
And like sometimes you put the name in the fucking title or in the description and don't even talk about that case. Like they know Summer Wells' name brings money. And that sucks. That really sucks. And I don't care who agrees or disagrees with that statement. It sucks. That poor baby girl it's just, God forbid she is found alive. Get down. God forbid she is found alive and later on gets on YouTube and sees all this bullshit. What the hell do you think she's going to think?
Yeah.
Ow! Shadow, you cow. Stop. Browse. I don't know. Let's listen to some more. I'm waiting for the funny stuff to start.
The two
Yeah.
people that we're looking for. Everybody has a part in it. And I'm hoping when we talk with law enforcement, even with the Kingsport Police Department, they hang out with the Hawkins County people and the Hawkins County. You know, they're people. These police officers are people, but they can only do so much as what the sheriff allows them to do. And that's why everybody, even the family of the new sheriff I've talked to, they have said he's going to hit the ground running with this. It's going to get done.
Yeah, I just felt like that, they didn't do much, considering the situation.
Oh my God, just noticed something. This is way off course, but Dolly got fat.
He got that way since he had his heart attack.
Or is PJ just feeding him really good? God,
Well, I
Lord,
mean, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I had a heart attack and I got fat too.
You did not. Shut up.
I did.
Boy, you better get away.
Because I quit smoking. You quit smoking, you get fat. I mean, I ain't like no Oompa Loompa or nothing, but I'm fluffy.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my dog to stay away from my damn stove.
Mm.
Here, big head, stay out of my kitchen. All right.
What are you doing, mister? Get off of my damn
All the
phone.
information that came out that wasn't adding up. And Tennessee, it's a little bit backwoods. Like here in Virginia, that these people would have been arrested for criminal child neglect at least, and they would have been held until there would have been some answers. We just not seeing that in Tennessee. In no parts of Tennessee, it's like Tennessee goes by a different guideline of what they need to arrest people. Here, we would charge you with no body and criminal child neglect, felony charges that carry 10 years. But like I said, we don't see that. We don't see them really pressuring the wells at all. It's like, would it do any?
So, but that goes back, Dolly, to what you see doesn't matter. Like it's what you, just because everything isn't put on screen doesn't mean it's not happening. That's another thing that drives me crazy. Like you don't know what people are doing when they're not on the internet. Not everybody puts everything out on the internet too.
Good to pressure.
It's a good old boy system.
Yeah. And it's just like they
Ernie. They got the good old boy system in just about every southern state, including Kentucky.
figured at this point it's been so long, why even do anything? It's like I think they're hoping people will forget, but this, still to this day, Summer Wells is one of the most talked about cases on the internet, considering the length of time it's been 5 years, and people are still bringing it up daily. So
On YouTube.
it's something that's
On
definitely not going to go away for them. With
When
Oh,
was
crap.
this? Was it something?
My bad. Only on the internet, like YouTube and Facebook, and basically that's
That's
only
about
place.
it. Maybe not
Every
even.
now and then
It's, I mean,
TikTok.
it's not even TikTok. There's other cases
Yeah.
that are.
Every now and then somebody will put it like a update or something, or a refresh on the case. But they're not steady on just one case. They're not driving themselves or their families crazy on one case. If there's no new information, what the fuck can you talk about?
Right.
So she says a whole lot.
Okay.
And it's very important. It's very important that we go ahead.
Give me 1 second. Let me get your channel pulled up. And because I know she's been speaking with you a lot here the last few days. And you know, she was around there. The important thing is she was around at that time, you know.
Get down.
And she would have to know what was going on because, you know, she was so close with Candace at the time of all this happening. Like what drugs were flowing through that hill, and who was you talking about the one that says thank you, Marlena?
Yes, that's it.
All right, let me pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me share it. All right, I got it. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit.
Oh god.
Yeah, for sure. On another panel, I know a lot of people said being gatekeeped and a lot of the questions that were asked.
Oh, I thought that was you talking right to me right now.
And it's actually faster than the last time. I was exhausted, and you picked the worst video to put out there in your last live to say. I was like, oh my god, I was so exhausted. We've done 14 hours of boots on the ground and all this. Marlena's in your chat, by the way. You can say hello to her.
Okay, what's up, Marlena?
Hello, Marlena. How are you doing?
Well, maybe we can get her to come up and give us a little info of what was life like on the hill at that time frame. Like, you know, when you was there, what was going on? What was happening?
She would drop her kid off
what
and
type
leave.
of stuff were they involved in? What was quite, you know, who was doing what?
She was doing everything that everybody else was doing. So you asking her is like,
oh, it's muted out.
I'm gonna play it.
You know what? It comes with the territory.
Facts.
But when you do that, it brings me back, you know, to the first lesson of investigations. And
you want me to jump ahead
and be quiet,
Ernie?
let everybody talk. Yeah, go ahead. Put her go ahead with a lot in that area. I used to be a bounty hunter.
Chat GPT taught you well, Ernie.
What?
I said Chat GPT taught you well.
Where'd that come from?
I was just making fun of what he just said.
Oh. I was like, what?
Just talking shit about Ernie.
Okay. Of course.
Jump out boys. You know,
you got a whole lot of fucking nicknames and you've done a whole lot of shit and you're like a jack of all trades and definitely not a master of any of them. But I guarantee you 8 out of 10 are probably false. They're false allegations you're putting out about yourself. And everybody knows it. Everybody already knows. That's not nothing to hide. Like, we already know that. Okay.
And
I just can't with this man. Damn. All right, let's go back to your bounty hunter skills.
Okay.
You know quite a few bounty hunters, don't you?
I know what bounty hunters do, and I've got several that I know. I've got several that has wanted me to work for them, and several that I wanted to get me licensed to work for them.
Probably with AAA.
Whatever.
Because it says Elizabeth Jackson. Is that?
That's her. That's her.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
That is my sister-in-law's favorite.
Whoa, was that Marlena? Yeah. She's saying that bounty hunters wanted her to work for them.
Yeah.
No, they wanted you to be their CI, honey. You
That's
weren't literally
pretty much
working for
that's
them.
pretty much what she's saying.
Like
She's just saying it in a nicer way.
they wanted you to be the little snitch.
Yeah, she's just saying it in a nicer way. That's what they're
But
saying. When
remember, when
they
you
wanted
snitch,
me to work with them or for them.
and then she's like, "There's quite a few that I wanted to work with." She's making it out trying to be like they want her more than for what they really want her for. She's making it as like she can go and get her bounty hunter's license or certificate or whatever the fuck it is that they get. Because it ain't
Yeah,
no,
I think basically what you said a while ago was more like it.
it's like a certificate or some shit.
No, like working for them.
Oh yeah,
For them.
they want you to be their little snitch. That's all it is. Like they'll pay you. You'll get a bill paid, a bill or two paid, depending on what case it is. But girl, it ain't like a 9 to 5, 24/7 job. It's only when they need you. If they feel like you're valuable enough. You just gonna be their little gopher, basically. But I guess whatever gets you money, huh?
Of course.
Whatever, like, how do y'all people sleep at night? Like, I know most definitely you're comfortable and cozy, and
I usually sleep on my left side and with my head on the pillow and covered up.
I know how you sleep. I fell asleep with you many a times. That did not sound right.
No, it didn't. Shut up. Before you dig that hole any deeper.
Oh, well, there ain't nobody in here, so I doubt I get clipped right now anyway.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean they can't clip it when it's over.
We live in different states, people, and it's not like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Carry on.
Back to Marlena. Let's listen to some more of the lies oh my god, there's 2 liars on one panel. How the fuck does that work? Do they cancel each other out?
I don't know, but how can you say she's a liar? Can you contradict? Can you debunk anything that she's saying?
She contradicts herself. You said that right to begin with. She does that on her own. When you listen to her from one panel to the other panel, from years ago to this year, you listen to the different shit she says.
Yeah, see, I have to do that because I've not heard it all. I've not heard all her interviews. I've only heard bits and pieces of what Stupid has.
Andrew has a bunch.
Well, see, I don't know because I've not heard all of his. I mean, I know what was, pretty much. Well, I don't even remember what was going on, when fucking.
I believe TM has some too.
When the old crazy dingbat fucking jumped up on panel and her and Stupid went at war. All that was over the Marlena shit.
RC?
Yeah, the old fucking crazy dingbat.
Okay. Hey, don't give her my nickname. Calling her me.
Okay. Well, she's a fucking insane
There you go.
clown posse.
Yeah. Trying to fit in where she can fit in. Just like the rest of them.
That's another lying motherfucker.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cover their asses one way or another.
Yeah.
Your expense, definitely not at their expense.
No, but I'm just saying. If we're gonna call people liars, we have to be able to debunk what.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the shit that that has been said right now about her compared to what she said, like on Andrew's panel or Benny's panel or whoever else's. You know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking about the shit she said.
Well, I mean, that's like Stupid called her fucking liar She said everything comes out of her mouth's a fucking lie. No, I
Okay.
don't think it is.
We know everything out of her mouth is a lie.
Exactly. That's why I say she projects what is on her on somebody else. The
Yeah.
guilty is always the first to accuse. I'll say it every fucking time when I see it happening. And that's exactly what I feel is happening right there. She's the big fucking liar. So she was projecting it onto Marlena.
But Marlena is nowhere by far innocent in anything.
I never
do-
said she was.
I don't think she has anything to do with this, like I said, because she got mad that the Wells brought Journey back early.
Mhm.
So all she normally did was go up there, drop her kid off.
Yeah, and see, I heard somebody say that something about they were making it out to be, in Marlena's favor, said that she went and picked her kid up early. And I thought I wanted to comment so bad. I was like, no, stupid. Learn your facts. Grandis took her fucking home on Friday before the Tuesday when Summer come up missing.
Yeah, because she was supposed to be brought home, I think, that Monday or that Tuesday.
No, she was supposed to come home Sunday, and they brought her home early. They
thought
brought
it was
her home
Monday.
Friday. No, it
So
was she was
Monday.
supposed to go home on Sunday, but then they ended up taking her home on Friday.
Yeah, and she was pissed because that fucked her weekend up.
Yes.
Sorry, you got a kid.
Hmm.
That's what happens when you put them legs open.
Yep.
Grandma used to tell me, if you don't want a kid, keep an aspirin type. Hold an aspirin between your knees.
Yep. Or birth control pill.
I said, I can't use aspirin, but I can use Tylenol. Ooh, I got smacked. I got smacked big time for that. All right, let's listen to some of this before we get a headache.
His friend in high school, friend of years, yes.
Yep.
Ashley Hunt,
Oh yeah, I know Ashley very well. I
Teddy
know.
Green, Brian Green.
Yeah, I'm some older ones. I know Brian. I think I know Brian, yeah. I know a few
Yes,
of
but
them.
you know, when PG put up the thing that bounty hunters was looking for me, it's funny that every bounty hunter that I knew in this area knew exactly where I was and all that. And then she, if dog was coming to look for me, I told her, I think I made a comment in her post, if dog was coming to look for me, make sure he brings Leland because I want to play with his hand.
Okay.
Dolly, if you want to fast
You want
forward,
to play with his what?
It's just a welcoming, kind
Okay.
of
Do you
kind
want
of
to
a-
break down?
What?
What did she say? She wanted to play with his what?
Oh, I don't know. She was talking about,
Yeah, Leland
That,
Chapman.
huh?
She was talking about Leland from Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even
Yeah,
hear.
she was saying because she said she made a comment on PG's thing where she said that Bounty Hunters was looking for her.
She said all
well,
the bounty hunters in her area knew where she was, and
yeah, but then she said if they were sending dogs, she said just be sure and tell him to bring Leland because she wanted to play with something.
probably play with him. Period. I'll go with her on that one. He is cute. I love me some Leland. That's my favorite. But anyway, let's see what else I gotta say. He said this. Somebody, Sage, put a comment up, said, "Tell us who she is to the case." So Dolly's about to explain who the fuck Marlena is. Let's see what he has to say.
No, I would rather her speak for herself too. Okay, she just jumped up in the backstage. Let's bring her up. Hello,
Hang on,
Marlena.
wait it.
Hello.
What?
I was talking to the cat. I was trying.
It's nice to meet you. I haven't never had a chance to talk to you before. Go ahead.
I asked Ernie what happened to him. I was talking to him and then it went blank.
We had a power outage. We're traveling through. Tonight was our last night until the phase 2 team kicks off tomorrow. I get a week off, and I'm sorry about that. I would
Whatever.
apologize to you for that, but
Ernie, you're always off. There ain't nothing about you that's ever wrong, especially your fucking head.
these thunderstorms that rode right through here,
Be
and knocked one of
nice.
the
It's supposed
transformers
to
or
just be
something
a
out when we were
relaxation,
traveling,
not a
and it took us a while to get back.
bastion.
That's my reaction to Ernie, and you know that.
No, that's a
I
bastion.
am being nice. Hell,
Hmm?
what do I say in private? I'm being nice. Am I not?
No, you're not.
Because I said he was off.
What?
He said he's off for a week, and I said you're never off. You're never
No,
on.
you said you're always off.
You're always off. You're never on. He's off in his mind. Sorry, like I got. That's honest.
Yeah, but you're making fun of somebody's mental health.
And no, that has nothing to do with. No, I am not talking about his mental health.
You s-
Talking
okay?
about
Carry
Ernest
on.
Show. Talking about
Carry
Ernest
on.
Show.
Yes, agree to disagree. Carry on.
Mentally dork.
Sorry about that, but I'm glad that you come up tonight because you get to meet Dolly, and obviously Dolly has a few
Yay!
questions for you, and
Yay! What? What are we
you did
yaying
great. I
for?
appreciate that. And
She gets to meet the toddler.
The what?
Oh, sorry.
The who?
There's this big thing going around where he's the toddler and the glare is baby
Toddler.
Jack. Yeah. He's because he's
Oh
so
my
short,
word.
so small. He's the
Oh my,
toddler, and the glare is baby Gap because their shirts are always so tight.
oh my word. Okay.
It's been like that for 5 years.
Oh my word. Okay.
Yeah. If you ever hear
Carry on.
somebody talking about the toddler, they're talking about Dolly. Baby
Okay.
Gap is the glare.
Okay.
thank you for being for Summer. I do appreciate, and I do believe that you are for Summer.
I'm for summer all the way.
Awesome. Marlena, my first question for you is, could you tell the audience that may not know who you are, how do you know Candace and Don Wells? Give us the rundown of how you met them, how long you knew them, and what your relationship was with them.
I've known, here I go again. I just told this on Ernie's panel just a minute ago. I've known Dawn and Candace for many, many years. I knew Dawn before he was even with Candace. He was married to Pam. Fred introduced.
What happened?
Did we lose her?
I don't know.
Oh.
She may have broke up there a little bit. She'll probably be back. It's just StreamYard, man. What's he use StreamYard? It is StreamYard.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
I'm using StreamYard right now. I don't know. It could be weather. My stuff was buffering earlier. People said it sounded robotic, but I got the highest internet you can get, so it should work. Like we get to the good stuff, and then the internet wants to act up. It's like,
I know, man. It hit me a while ago too, man. I was sitting there.
damn you, Satan. You know what I'm saying? So for y'all guys that are just tuning in, this is Marlena. I caught the part where she said she knew Don Wells before she even knew Candace, his former wife, and I know he was married before Candace.
Phone was a while.
Okay, you're back. Okay, go ahead, Marlena, take over.
Phone when Fred introduced him to my dad, for him to work for my dad. And then Dawn left Pamela, his kid's mom, and went and got Candace and brought Candace down here.
Okay.
So
He brought Candace from Utah, right?
Yeah, I've known Dawn and them for over 20 years or almost.
So
I've known Dawn a long time.
is that how you become friends with Candace? Did you get really close to Candace at one point?
At one point, I was watching her kids, cleaning her house.
Okay.
So yeah, I was in. I mean, until she did what she did with Waylon and was supposed to sign him and Summer over to me. Until she done that, we were really close until she lied to me and done all that.
So she said she was going to sign Waylon and Summer over to you to give you custody of the kid?
Yeah, she didn't want no more kids by him whatsoever.
The
Oh
fuck?
my God. I'm gonna be nice. Not gonna say anything.
I'll say that's pretty disturbing. Carry on.
Yeah, I need to.
So, I mean, you were around her. What kind of parents were Don and Candace? Were they good parents? Were they neglectful? What kind of parents would you say they
I'm
were?
going to bite my tongue on this one.
Careless.
Careless?
Careless. I mean, the
Okay.
good word for careless.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. Could you
Careless.
repeat that?
They were careless. They were,
Careless.
that'd be a good word for it. They would be careless.
Okay, so just didn't look after the children well at all.
Well, I mean, they were always outside into something. Dawn was always working or out on a bench, and Candace, they would always drink with their kids there. They would always party with their kids there. So yeah, careless.
Okay, so you have a daughter also, right?
But you,
Yes, I do.
And your daughter was friends with little Summer at the time. They like to play together, hang out together.
She gone.
Usa. You said I have to be nice.
Yes. Hey, I bite my tongue too. Where's she
I'm
go?
having a very hard time biting my tongue right now. Because that shit is hurting. This is fucking insane. Okay. Go back to this. Oh my God, this.
Was it one of those
Yeah.
type of things?
Yes, they were.
Okay, all right. Now, was there a lot of people coming and going from that house? Like, because with Summer missing in that house being so secluded up in the holler, it's if you didn't know it was there, it's almost impossible to find it. Like, was there a lot of traffic in and out of that house with like, just different people at the times that you were around there?
Dawn didn't let a lot of people come in and out of that house. Dawn would get mad if there was somebody there, and Candace had to. I mean, if I went up there, Dawn would speak to me and all that, but you could tell that he was ill because I was there. Maybe because he thought that I would find out, if they were doing more than what they should or whatever. So no,
What?
not a lot of people came in and out of there. The only people I really seen there was
Doing more
this
than
is
what
before,
they
our
should. What?
laws.
I mean,
After the kid
what's
situation.
the question? What's the?
I don't know who was all up there between that time and that time. So that was
How
about
much are you
I know,
allowed?
a good 2 or
I'm
3 years.
confused.
Did you have like a certain limit? Of what they
Yeah,
could
that's
do
what
when
I'm
your
wondering.
kid was there without you,
Oh, whoa.
but they were careless.
Doing more than they should have been.
Wow.
I mean, what's the limit? I need to know the limit.
Careless, but your kid was there without you for days.
Correct.
Let's continue because I can't promise if I don't play, I'm gonna be nice.
maybe.
Did you ever know a cousin of Candace's? Because I had her. Somebody called into my show one day, said she was the cousin.
Oh yeah, that he was her cousin, and my kid was the one that's supposed to be took instead of Summer because me and my kid's dad owed a big drug debt.
Yes, yes. I was
Yeah,
wondering if you had
I don't-
heard that.
Excuse my French, but I don't know who that bitch is. But
I
she
heard
has
she passed
nothing to do-
away. I heard that woman
I don't
passed away.
Okay, well
mean,
that
I'm
would
sorry
that
that
wouldn't
it
be
did
French.
pass away.
So
Yeah.
But I'm saying she had no knowledge of me whatsoever. And it wasn't because my kid was there while Summer got sick. Me and my kid's dad never owed a drug cartel, never owed any money like that.
got
Did you have some family that was involved in drug running that got busted for like meth? Who was the spider guy?
I don't know who this spider guy is, and it's not my kid's dad.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
let's clear that up real quick because Spider is not my kid's dad.
Okay.
yeah. See, Ernie
Is that
said
so
and
that's
Fred
not
said
kid's
that
dad's brother?
Spider
I think
is
that's what
somebody
she
named Daniel
referred
Hayes,
to it was
which
the brother.
is
So my kid's
her
dad's
kid's
brothers are
dad.
all, like they own their own family business. They all high society.
Oh,
They
so none of them are riffraffs.
no of them are no. They all got custody of their kids and all that. No, they're not riffraffs. None.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
And then there was like one of them pulled up a Hayes or Brad Hayes at one time, and he was in jail or whatever. That is not even my kid's dad's brother. That ain't even a picture of him.
we're okay. I hate to
I
ask
think
you,
it's
'cause
PG. I think
this
it's PG. I think.
was y'all all partying together, or were they partying and you were just there? Is it like, when I say partying, I mean, I hate to ask you, was there a lot of like, I ain't just talking about drinking. I'm talking about, was there some illegal substances going on the hill? You know, if it's something you don't want to answer, don't feel like I'm forcing you to answer something. Just be like, hey, I don't want to talk about that, and I'm fine with it. But it was there more happening on the hill than just them sitting around drinking?
The only thing I ever saw at that time when I was on the hill was Candace would pop floor tabs or whatever and drink. That's all I ever seen. But I know that Dawn would have had a crack habit.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's openly admitted that he went out and spent.
But yeah,
massive-
that's why he was an officer, and that's why his bill's up so high that it was, is because he had a crack habit and that he would spend a lot of fucking money on crack and go to Knoxville.
Let me ask you this: did you ever see anything inappropriate with the kids? Because out of all this, Don Wells admitted to taking like showers with Summer, and I'm sure you've been in the house. I've been in the house there on the hill. And the bathroom is tiny. The shower is like a one-man shower. And did you ever see anything that you thought was inappropriate behavior from them?
Yeah. I mean, I know that he used to take showers with the kids, but that was because she would tell me that they would take a shower with the kids if, they were in a hurry to get them in bed for school or if they were in a hurry to go somewhere or whatever. But I never seen anything ever
Inappropriate.
like, no, but I know that Josie was his main mold, his main kick out of the kids.
Uh-huh. Now,
I think that to be a little bigger too because Josie, the oldest one, and he was like, how do you say that? They groom him?
yeah.
Because his oldest kids were sold and sex trafficked and they were sex offenders and all.
Now I know that the older kids hate him. One of them had their skull cracked too. There was a situation where there was some abuse, and of course drugs, and like you allege, I don't know that to be positive that they were sold, but I know that those kids definitely don't want anything to do with them and really can't stand them.
Now I've seen his son and his daughter on that hill.
Both of them.
I've seen them both. I've seen his oldest daughter and I've seen his oldest son on that hill.
Wow, I thought they didn't have anything to do with it.
No.
Okay,
That's
all right.
that's where a lot of people get that mixed up. They both been on that hill. I think his son or his daughter came and lived with him a couple weeks or something, maybe a month or so, and he kicked her out. And then his son was running from the law, and he came and stayed with him for a while, and then he finally had to move on.
There's 7 kids total, right? With 4, with the 3 the boys, Summer, and then there's 3 other children, right?
Once you add about 4 or 5 more to that.
4 or 5 more to that. So he got kids.
No,
I'm talking
his kids, her kids.
Oh, Candace's kids. I didn't know Candace had kids with anybody else other than Don Wells.
What?
Got kids up in Utah that was adopted out.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did,
that's
Dolly.
what I'm talking about. No, one of them was a small child when he was taken, and he had a fractured skull.
I was talking about Donnie's kids being sex offenders and all that, and being sold and all that. And I know that Candace's kids was took, and they got caught in a hotel. Had a bunch of kids in a hotel, and they were trafficking them, and they weren't
What?
supposed to be around kids at all, Mama, Grandma's, or Dawn.
Now, let me ask you this, because you was around them. What do you think about these people rumoring? I'm going to say rumor because we don't know for positive that they were loaning Summer out. I'm just going to say it like that. Do you think there's any truth to something like that? Do you think these people are capable of doing something like that?
Running her out to what, the locals?
Yeah, like, just basically pimping her out. I mean, there's a lot of rumors that have emerged of that on the internet. I mean, I don't know if that's true. I've heard this in multiple places of people saying it, but you know how the internet is. They'll say anything.
Yeah, anybody will take anything, cut it, reactivate. Yeah, I know. I've had a target on me for years. That's why I went silent for so many years.
Uh-huh. What made you decide to come out and start speaking on it? Just my curiosity. Did you decide, hey,
All right, I gotta stop it for a few minutes. I'm getting ready to. I gotta stop it for a few minutes because
Yeah.
I gotta let it run for like 10 minutes while I walk the dog. So I will. Oh, shut the hell up over there.
Mhm.
Trixie's just laying down, like on his side, just all sprawled out. And the 2 dogs are standing around him. He's getting so fat he can barely walk.
He can walk. He just waddles a little bit.
He waddles. You ready to go outside, boy? He's looking at Daddy like, yep.
Yep, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna take the other phone so I can listen to it.
Okay.
I'm walking, but I'll just be in the chat.
Okay.
What, Daniel? Huh? What did you say? I haven't even got to eat it yet. No. The fuck is Crystal? Oh, what am I doing? I need my channel. Shut up.
I want to clear the air, or I want to clear my name?
I'm tired of feeling like, because, the corrupt police that's leaving. I'm hoping the new sheriff is going to believe anything that not believe like anybody, but at least the people that is close to the case believes them and actually follow their leads. Because usually if somebody calls in from a YouTube or whatever, they don't take that serious.
No, not at all.
They don't. None of that takes like serious consequences. But I'm tired of there's certain people that's still trying to follow me and find me. That's like that Matt Brewer or Rouser or whatever. He was that a friend of mine not even 4 days, not even 3 or 4 days ago, asking about me. That's whether than 5 miles from my house, and I don't even know this idiot.
So you've had YouTubers trying to track you down basically for the last 5 years.
I had Jamie Cox following me for a very, very long time and was telling a lot of people where I was at and where I was staying and had targets on my back. Yeah, I mean, I'm just fed up with people cutting my stuff and lying about me. I'm tired of my kid feeling like she's got to always protect herself and be in danger, or have to fight somebody at school because somebody's saying something about her mom or her dead family members on Facebook, and people our kids picking on her. And I'm just fed up.
I can understand that. Now let me ask you, this is probably one of the $1 million questions. What was your falling out, if you don't mind sharing? What made you fall out with the Wells? Like, if y'all were friends and y'all were hanging out and y'all were, it was it the situation where she was supposed to assign Summer and Waylon over to you, or was there something else that transpired that got you where you and Candace and Don wasn't seeing eye to eye anymore?
Well, that was part of it because I got told late in 2011, early of 2012, I had ovarian cancer. And I had to go through treatments and I had to have surgery. And they told me I would never be able to carry a kid to full term. So she really, at that time, we were really close, and she knew that all I ever wanted to do was be a mom.
Yeah.
So when she lied to me about that, I was just done for the longest time. And then I got pregnant with my daughter, my miracle baby. She came about 4.5 weeks early. So I became a mom. So,
So
I kind of let that pass.
She was willing to give you Summer.
Waylon.
So she wasn't going to give you Summer, but she was going to give you Waylon?
She was going to sign Waylon over to me. Then she found out that she was pregnant with Summer right after that.
Oh, okay.
She just didn't want to have no more kids. Not by him. Not by anybody. She was done having kids, she said.
Okay. Was Allie in the picture with you guys when y'all were hanging out, or did that come shortly after you?
That came after I left and had my kid and went and took care of my sick dad, and I didn't have hardly anything to do with the Wellses for 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Okay. Now this one I know is a hypothetical question I'm going to ask you here now. Is, you were close to them, you knew them pretty well, probably better than anybody up here on the internet, for sure. What do you think may have happened to Summer Wells?
I started my own YouTube channel like I was going to about a year back.
Say that one more time, because you broke up just a little bit for me.
The YouTube channel like I was going to about 1.5 years back.
You was going to start a YouTube channel?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
But I didn't think that nobody would listen to me because that was after PG cut me down and talked about me like a dog.
Well, I mean, of course, people are going to listen to you because you're close with the family. You're closer than most of these YouTubers up here. I mean, you stayed with them. You've been on the hill. You've hung out with them. You broke bread with them. So, of course,
that's where a lot of people get mixed up. I never stayed with them. I never lived with them. I didn't. I mean, I hung out with them. I might have drank a couple of times. Back then I was doing pills. So yeah, I probably done a couple pills and had a good time. But I always went home. I never stayed all night with them.
Okay. Do you have a theory on what may have happened this summer?
I have 2 theories.
Well, can we hear at least one of them?
Well, my first theory is Don owed a bunch of money. So with him going and telling my dad he had to sacrifice his daughter, I think he had to give her up.
Over the drug debt?
Over the drug debt.
Wow. Okay. What's your second theory?
If she went to the swimming hole like she said she did, then I think either Candace turned her back to smoke pot and drink, and she drowned, or Hunter drowned her. And they got scared, or maybe didn't drown, or maybe got water in their lungs. And then, they respirate like, like if you get water in your lungs, you respirate after so many hours. They
Dry
have, that she
drowned.
has dry drowned it. And they have got scared and got rid of her body and, or, buried her or whatever they.
That was a whole lot. Are you there? Okay. Where you at? Hello. What is going on?
What?
Oh, there you are. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, give me something, drink.
Hello, Cuzzo.
What?
She said, what just happened? I don't know what just happened.
Who said that?
Cuzzo. Disco's cousin.
Oh. Hey, what's up?
She said, what just happened? Oh, I had to stop it. I should have stopped it way before, but I had to walk my dog real quick. So I had to let it play for a few minutes.
Yeah, it's called not get struck.
I just hope they see through all that.
Oh, what?
They were going to give her custody of Waylon. Don would have never gave custody of them kids to anybody. And in order for her to give Waylon away, air quotes, it would have had to have Don's signature too.
Okay, carry on.
Oh, no, you don't want me to carry on.
No, I want you to carry on with the video.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're feeling better. I know you had Disco worried. She just told me about it on Friday.
Done. I don't know if they have or they haven't, but I figured they might have got scared and maybe, got rid of the evidence and said somebody kidnapped her.
Oh, God.
I would have to lean towards what you just said. I've always felt that something tragically happened to Summer. Either it was they left her in the car too long in the heat, or it was something that did happen at that water hole. And I've always felt like Hunter was a liar, and that Don and Candace, their stories didn't quite line up because.
But then again, though, you think about the barrel situation, the video that she posted, the barrel said for sale.
Yeah.
A lot of barrels
that's
set for
true.
sale.
I mean, when she was dancing in the rain, and everybody has a theory of, they posted this video to. Now, here's the thing: like, I've known a lot of bad people in my life. I've known some bad people. I've known people that do illegal things, and I've never really seen nobody that would take your kid over a debt.
But don't you see? Look at what you're talking about. You're talking about Beach Creek. Places that kids don't go missing, just bad people that do bad things to somebody is the only people that go missing. Kids never go missing.
What?
My whole 40-some years, I've never seen a kid go missing except for someone.
Yeah,
what?
I mean, whatever would have happened.
He's talking about in that area, not like in general.
To that hill. I've always been pretty confident of that.
But that's a lie too.
Even
because Carly Trent
before we got cut off.
And there was another little boy.
Why was the dogs disappeared on the day that Summer went missing? Where was all the dogs? Who helped them catch 15 or 20 dogs and put them in a barn or a shed or something. Who did all
That's
that?
a-
That's still
that's a-
a lot of dogs.
That's another $1 million question right there.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was out there, the dogs ran out on me. And the first
Did
few
they
times,
bark at you the whole time?
yeah, they barked at me. The whole time I was out there. Well, at first they did, and then they ran out on me. But when I first got there, no, there wasn't no dogs. But then they came out. But when I was on Ben Hill Road, I couldn't see the house. I didn't know exactly where the house was at. So if this is say I was coming there to kidnap somebody, if you didn't know exactly where the house is at, you really can't even see the house. You know,
Exactly. Especially the summertime and it's green, you can't see the house.
Yeah, in the winter you can see it. Now, of course, in the wintertime you walk down the road at certain angles, you can see the house. But in the summertime, yeah, it's almost
And Dolly, have you not noticed certain people in this case has popped up dead, missing, had car accidents, just unruthlessly, no idea what happened to them. The brakes go out or anything like that. I mean, this stuff just don't happen in a 5-year period that so many in this case goes missing, and there's only like maybe 10 or 15 of us left.
let me ask you this too, because you were there. What is your take on Grandis? What do you think about Grandis?
Grandis, well, I mean, she don't know if she wants to be straight or if she wants to be lesbian. I mean, she's got a nursing daughter too that she just all of a sudden stopped looking for. You know why she stopped looking for, right?
No, I don't.
Because Candace has got the same tattoos as her sister does. Has not anybody ever pointed that out? Like the tattoos that's on that bulo, Candace has them.
It's on Rose as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's
Maybe
weird. It's
she got it and
weird.
Does that make-
I said this once before.
Does that
We were
make
talking about-
Candace guilty
Rose,
because she
and I
has the same tattoos as
No,
Rose?
no, what they're trying to say is grandma branded them.
Oh. What the hell?
Could it be that maybe she got the tattoo in remembrance of her sister?
I mean, yeah, like people don't do that.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what it is. I never asked. I never even noticed it, honestly.
I know of people, several people that has gotten tattoos in honor of,
Remember.
yeah, like my nephew. My nephew's one of them. He got a tattoo, an identical tattoo that his mom had on her arm.
I mean, it's not something that's unheard of, but they're thinking that grandma branded her girls.
Okay. Hmm.
I didn't even, to tell honestly, to tell you the truth, I didn't even notice it.
I didn't either. I mean, of course, I
And I
don't.
was around Candace like person to person. I never noticed it. Well, never really noticed much either, though. But I mean, because I didn't really get into Rose's case, I just know the basic details,
Yeah.
and then some things that was said. But like, I never got into the whole case itself. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's listen to some more of this bullshit.
All right. Carry on.
Got no answers. When I was talking to Candace about Rose, she wouldn't she literally had. I mean, let's just say this: have you ever asked Candace about Rose?
She won't
Me,
talk about her.
personally, I haven't, but I've heard that she's joked about her being buried under the driveway.
What?
But have you, I mean,
What?
Ernie
Whose
doesn't.
driveway?
I think it was their brother-in-law's up in Wisconsin. That was said like years and years and years ago, but it was something that was taken out of context. It wasn't. She wasn't for real. She wasn't. It wasn't something.
I was gonna say because I had never heard that.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like people made it out to be like.
Damn.
She was trying to be funny
Mm.
and she had just quick reply. It wasn't something that she meant. And
Okay.
like I said, they just took it out of context. Like it
Okay.
was okay for them to joke, but when she said something, they didn't take it as a joke.
Of course not.
To her, that's how she deals with stuff like that. It's been at that point, it's probably about 11 years by then, 12 years. I don't know. Because I know when she went missing, it was 9 years apart or something like that. Yeah, 9 years. All right.
What I'm talking about. She's got the same tattoos that matches her sister. Is that
Is
just a coincidence?
I don't believe in
I mean,
coincidences.
I don't know. I mean, is that? I mean, there's some people get the same tattoos, maybe siblings. I mean,
In the same place?
Yes.
you
And
think
know that her sister's been missing exactly what was it like?
12
9
years.
or 12 years to the day that her daughter went missing.
It was not to
Not
the
I know
to
day.
the day.
you know the odds of somebody
What
Wasn't
the
even the same
fuck?
month.
in their family is like
No, it was
in
12 years. I mean, it
I
was
mean,
that.
it's almost
Like
astronomical.
you're standing out there with a lightning rod and saying, "Please God, strike me."
What?
Yeah, I mean, I will say that it is. You know, the odds of that happening it's super. I ain't saying it's impossible, but I'm saying you got a 1 in a billion chance of something like that happening. And then, you know, with Grandis taking off after it,
It was not to the day.
No, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't even in the same month. And I believe it was 9 years.
No, it was 12.
Either
Grandis,
or.
Grandis even said it. It was 12 years.
Either or. It doesn't matter. She was missing a long time before Summer even came up missing. Summer never even met this aunt. They're just, oh, and this is supposed to be somebody that actually really knew her. She must be really desperate. Because this is all, some of this is all new shit.
Okay, well, we're just going to look it up on the FBI page. Most wanted, Rose Marie Bly, St. Croix Falls, Miss Wisconsin. She went missing August 21st, 2009. So they must be talking about the cherries tattoo.
3 days.
Huh.
Because that's the only tattoo they're showing that she has as an identifying mark.
21st, 3 days.
Yeah, in 3 days. Be the 21st.
Same day. When it's
Mhm.
18.
Today, what? It's the 18th now, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm
19.
saying. Just turned 18. Just after midnight.
What is today? Today is what? What?
No,
Tuesday?
get up
Huh?
here. Nope, get up here.
What is today?
It'll be like Friday. Friday will be the 21st.
I got court.
Huh?
Friday.
Quit! You're gonna spill my shit.
Moore County?
Get down.
I took it.
Get up here and lay down, Lilo.
I
Right
haven't
here.
even heard from him. He's
Come on.
not responded back. Only time I ever catch him is at the courthouse.
He didn't respond back.
He's the one that told me to hold off on it. So I've been holding off.
and Grandis being with him that day allegedly.
Disappeared. She just got up and left state and disappeared and went back home or whatever. And her granddaughter and her daughter's missing.
I've always had my suspicions of Grandis and her behavior myself because of Rose Bly. Because, you know, they always put the blame on Rose Bly's husband, but he was never convicted of any crime against Rose. So, I mean, that mystery has always loomed over the family. And so, you know, the joke about she being buried underneath a sidewalk, it,
No,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
know.
Is it a sidewalk or is it a driveway? Come on, Dolly, get it right.
It was supposed to be the driveway.
Okay, well, now he's saying a sidewalk.
It always gets twisted.
Yeah, that right there is exactly how shit
it's
gets
an
twisted.
accident. But a lot of people tell me they believe that there's premeditation in it because of, like you said, the dogs being put up, the story, the everything was premeditated. Is what a lot of people say.
What did her 911 call say? That she walked down the road and she returned and her daughter was nowhere to be found. Was that not a 911 call at the first?
No.
Well, I believe the 911 call was.
Said she went for a
They
walk.
said the mother had left the house, and then you know there's the rumors.
She walked down the road and then came back and she went in there.
Huh?
That was the first 911 call, was it not?
Yeah.
According to Candace, I mean, I sat there personally with Candace, and Candace said that, you know, she was at the trailer and that somebody allegedly came up the dog trail. But the trailer said you would have to walk right in front of the trailer to get to the house.
Thank you. You'd have to walk right there by the edge where the camper door was, and you would have to be in sand.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand when she said, because she said she was in the camper with Grandis. And I was like, well, how could they get up the dog trail and walk right past you and you not see them, not hear them, not anything? No dogs barked at them, no nothing. And the dog trail itself is steep as hell.
Dippy.
Yeah, and then by the time you get to the trailer, you're going to have to stop and.
Who are they saying was in the camper? Because they wasn't nobody in the camper.
Candace and Grandma were in the camper. Someone went missing.
No, they weren't. According to Candace, or according to the timeline, no, they weren't. They were outside.
They were planting flowers. Then they went inside because Grandma was hurt. Her knee was hurting, so they were done. The baby got a piece of candy and went back to the house. Candace went back, wrapped her mom's knee so her mom could go lay down. And when Candace went back to the house, is when Summer was missing.
Okay.
Take a breath because anybody nowadays, they all smoke at least a vape or a cigarette or something. So you're going to have to stop and take your breath because I can't even walk that hill when I didn't smoke and not have to stop and take a breath.
I know, me too. I walked that
to the top.
God, why did you fucking start?
Too, and I was the same way. Me and PJ, we walked the hill.
I can't say nothing because that hill is a killer. Now, when I walked up the way you would drive up. Now they have like a circle driveway, but they don't use the one side that often.
Yeah.
And when I got all the way up there, she's like, well, why didn't you just come up the other way? It's shorter. And I looked and I was like, I didn't even, you can't really see it from the other side. It's like grass until you get to a certain point and then it turns into rocks. I couldn't see it. Like I couldn't see the rock part at all. But it was one hell of a fucking walk up that damn hill. I was like, by the time I got up there, I said, well, if I don't have COPD by now, I will after this walk. Ooh, that was one hell of a walk up that hill.
And I was like, man, this shit is up here a little ways, you know? So I agree that, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of shape you're in, but I don't see anybody. And do you ever remember there being a couch that blocked that bottom door in the basement? Did you ever go down into the basement?
You mean the dungeon?
The dungeon would, you know, tri-level, whatever you want to call it. Did you ever go down there?
Who you talking to, Ernie? He ain't gonna answer.
No, I'm asking you. Did you ever go down into the basement?
Yeah, I mean, I went down in the basement before they even put the bar across the top of the steps.
Okay. Do you ever remember there being was there a couch that blocked the back door?
Yes, Dolly, a blue
Do
one.
you remember a couch?
No,
Okay.
there was, when that time was there was nothing that blocked that back door.
Okay, so when you were there, you could just freely walk in and out that back door.
Yeah. You could walk
Okay.
about in any door that was there, but see, and then like the call that I got was different from the call that 911 got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you
That's
got a,
like I was telling Ernie that I was going over that with Ernie because the 911 call that she was played, I think she said she took a walk and returned and Summer wasn't there. And then it went to she was helping her mom fix her knee brace and planting fake cactuses in rocks. And if
Now-
it was fixing her knee brace at that door of that camper, then you would have seen anybody that came up that hill. The
Let me
dogs
ask-
would have barked.
let me ask you this:
What
have
was-
you ever known them to doctor hop and do pills? Because I heard from some locals down there that they would, that they were big on the pills, and I truly believe that day
Shut
the
up.
reason they went to the pharmacy was to get some painkillers, and when they got back to the house, they were over there
Her mother-
drinking.
Exactly. The mama supposedly said, I'm saying, I don't know about that, but I'm saying that her mama's knee was swelled and Candace was worried about it. I think that was a clip in the news thing. And it was swelled and Candace was worried about it. No, Candace wanted her mama go to the hospital to get a pain shot and a script of Lortab.
So they could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the same thing that she was a drinker and she liked prescription medications. And I'm thinking, is it possible that she went over there and I don't even know if that story's true. And with the boys not being 18, we can't really see if her story's true because she said she took Summer back to the house and she was in there with the boys, and then the boys thought she went downstairs, but with the boys not being of age.
Tell me this, why did I get the phone call that Summer was missing at 4:37 and the phone call to the police didn't go into about what, 6:30? Where's an ad and something many minutes back? Where did it?
Now, who called you and let you know that Summer was missing?
Candace did.
Candace called you personally and said Summer's missing.
That's what I was telling Ronnie before we got disconnected. She called me at 4:37 on Messenger. It's just a regular voice call, and told me that Summer was on the swing. She went in the kitchen to fix kids something to eat, and when she turned around, Summer was gone. One, if you've been in that house, you know that if you walked into that kitchen, that side window points straight to that swing. You would have seen if somebody was there. Two, she never cooked. I don't know where she got come up with that law because she never cooked whatsoever.
And
And
what
if
kind
she
of condition? What kind of condition was the house in when you was there?
Well, I would always wash the clothes, hang the clothes, fold the clothes into the kids' place.
I mean,
where
did
they
it
would
have
go.
walls and doors? Did it have everything
No,
intact?
it didn't have a. You know that wall like, right next to the washer and dryer that cuts off for the bathroom?
Yeah.
That was never there. That was open, even into
Okay.
the kitchen. The wall that is on the wall that they built summer room down, like closed the wall in for the steps and all that. That was never there.
Okay. Yeah, when I was there, it had the doors. The bathroom was all there. It had that little walk-in room inside the kitchen. The pipes were running through. They wasn't in the walls. They were running like hanging. Like the pipes wasn't in the walls. They were outside the walls, which I thought was weird as hell. And of course, the basement was empty. It was completely empty, and there was no stairs when I was there. So they had ripped the stairs out.
Did you notice that the first interview that she did with somebody and took them downstairs? Did you all not notice that there was porn playing on the TV?
I thought it was like Girls Gone Wild or something.
That's what it was. It wasn't fucking porn. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still
Oh.
bad.
Kristen
It's
Dunst
still
that
bad,
was
but it
down
also
there.
pause. That was one thing that always puzzled me. Why was that playing if nobody was home but the boys? And they were upstairs. Who was downstairs to have that playing?
Wait, first off, when they did that walkthrough, the boys weren't there. The boys were gone
According
already.
to
When Chris McDonough was there, the boys were not there.
yeah, right.
So whatever was playing on in their bedroom downstairs, it's their bedroom. It wasn't like it was playing on the living room TV.
No, but they could easily go down there if they were there.
And I grant you, yes, if they were there. But by this time, the kids were gone. That's one thing that always made me just wonder, like, the kids are not there. Why does it matter what was on the TV? Are you guys that prude to watching shit like that? I doubt it.
I don't
No,
like shit like that.
I'm just saying, it's not like you've never seen something like that.
No, for one, I'm not going to sit and watch Girls Gone Wild.
We don't know why it
But-
was on the TV, but all we know
No,
is
I
the
don't.
kids
But
were
that's
not
what I'm
there.
saying. It makes me wonder who was there. Who
At that point in
who
time.
beat feet? Who beat feet out the door when Chris McDonough showed up?
Yeah, who was there? As far as we know, it was just Candace.
Yeah.
But we know the boys were gone by this point in time. When Chris McDonough was there, they were already taken, given. I don't know what happened.
In that interview, and
It was weird. It was weird about that when he sticks his head down there to go in head first. She's pulling her shirt up right at the right time. It's like, if that's not a tall tale sign of this house and what goes on in this house, nothing is. For the exact moment.
yeah, and that's my thing about with the inappropriateness. Now, we know that he was taking showers with the little girl in that little tiny shower, and that it's alleged that he was down there sleeping with her with, they were all nude in the bed together. But I mean, it's definitely like, I don't think any man should be taking a shower with their daughter that comes up to their waist in a one-man shower. I think that is, and with the history of Don Wells being a predator. I mean, there's no other way to say it. With his sister, with the lady.
I think, in the start, that Candace and Dawn should be sitting behind bars right now.
You allowed your kid to be with them
I
right
agree.
before all this happened.
And I tell people though, like,
he got caught with it. For one, he got caught with a gun while drinking and driving. He is a convicted felon. He should still be sitting behind bars.
and of course, for stealing panties out that lady's house, which I found bizarre that he had some women's panties in his pocket. That's kind of serial killerish. And then how he blamed his sister for what he did to her. Like, he don't even take responsibility for the actions that he's done.
I had people that went up there and robbed him. I had people to rob him for a lousy, $20? He still owes me like 100 and something. And I had somebody to rob him for 100 and some bucks. Now,
Is that what he
owed
alleged?
me, yeah, he gets on there and if you go back and watch some of his very first interviews talking about that, and he kept my kid all the time, and all kinds of bullshit that I had him robbed, and I got pissed off at him and all kinds of shit. No, he ain't seemed pissed off until I jumped out on his ass out there off a Lone Star, and I told him I would whoop his ass right there for running his mouth for nothing that wasn't true.
Did
Getting
did
tongue-tied
the
over there, aren't you?
FBI ever interview you
What?
when someone went
She's
missing?
getting tongue-tied.
Yeah.
They interviewed me 2 or 3 times. They took my phone. They surrounded me. I mean, I had just told Ernie that. They surrounded me at my home with FBI, TBI, 5 carloads of Greene County, 5 or 6 cars of Hawkins County, helicopters. I mean, they searched everything around there, every bit of my stuff, my phone, everything.
Okay. Was there anything that you
Because
thought
he
that they
told
were
her that
odd that
He told everybody I'm the one that took her. I didn't take her. I had my own kid to worry about, and I had my own things to worry about. My dad was getting sick. My dad had cancer for 2 years, and it finally took him out of this world. I mean, I had my own kid to worry about. I had my own drama with my baby daddy. I had to take care of my kid. I mean, I had so much, no car that worked. I mean, I had so much on me that at that time,
You don't even have
I
your
didn't have
kid.
room for another kid.
Okay. Okay.
Let's be
Wow.
real.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in there.
Your sister has your kid.
How was
And
the
plus,
relationship with everybody? Did you at one point on the hill, everybody's I'm sorry I cut you off. Go ahead.
But the time Summer went missing, we had lost almost 20-some family members and close friends to me. So plus fighting depression, fighting my daddy being sick, trying to get a car that runs, trying to get my kid back and forth to school, trying to make sure that, I mean, me and my kid's dad ain't killing each other and this and that. I didn't have time to even breathe. And then the next thing I know, I got TBI, FBI, the police. I mean, bamboozled my house like I was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Dolly,
Yeah.
Dolly. Do you remember Earl Taylor, the guy that was found after Summer went missing the day after?
Not right off. Fill me in.
That is Marlena's people, and she has during this time, I guess afterwards, that was going on too, and she's had a lot, that was going on after the FBI swarmed her, or the TBI swarmed her. So she's had a lot going on with her.
Yeah. Okay. When you mean they
I was like
found
this
this guy, what do you mean as in they found him, Ernie?
What do you mean when they found him? He went to get clean in a rehab, and when he came back out, his girlfriend and his sister had him killed and threw into water. And
Oh.
it's still an ongoing situation.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's what he meant by they found him. Okay, I got you.
It was nothing to do with Summer. Didn't even know the Wells. Didn't even have any contact with the Wells.
Now, as far as everybody, did you know everybody else in the holler? Like when you was up there, like did you know Jody Sue and Fred Hill? Did you know these people?
Fred Hill came to me on my daddy's side. Him and
He's
his
kin
mom
to
and my
you?
dad was cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mom and
Kin
my
to her,
dad's
kin to Andy.
He's kin to everybody in damn Tennessee, ain't he? I mean, the Hill family there's so many Hills, and people are, every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Yeah, I'm kin to the Hills through a marriage or a cousin," or it's like there's so many.
My dad and his mom was family.
Okay, so you're technically.
But with him telling Ernie, he don't even know me because he goes around telling everybody he don't know me because I'm that little smart ass, sassy mouth that don't care to tell people how it is.
So he just
I
don't
heard
act
his
like
feelings.
he acts like he don't know you, but yet he's actually family to you.
Yes, he is.
What is your take on Fred Hill? Like I've always had like a bad taste in my mouth about Fred Hill. I mean, I'm not saying Fred Hill did it.
Fred Hill knows what happened to Summer.
The question I was going to ask you: how close was Candace and Don with Fred Hill at the time that Summer went missing?
Well, I mean, they were pretty close, I'd say, because Dawn. That's how my dad met Dawn, was through Fred Hill.
Uh-huh. Okay,
So
what about
Dawn and Fred's been friends for years.
now? Paul Hill's his granddad? The one that lives on Van Hill Road?
I don't know how they're connected, like all together. I don't know,
Okay.
but I know that they're pretty. Well, I know that they're pretty connected.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're family. I'm positive that they're family. I believe it's his. I think it's his.
We're gonna stop at a 2 hour mark.
Okay.
And we'll continue it again because I just realized it's like a little over 8 minutes shy of being a 5 hour live
Yeah.
with all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is gonna have to be broke down in parts. That's just way too long to be going.
Yeah.
But you got work in the morning, so
Yeah. It's 1:15 now.
yeah, I think we'll stop it right there. And it's at
Okay.
what is it at?
Okay.
1 hour and 2 minutes. Write that down somewhere. I gotta find a piece of paper. Oh, okay. Ernie, Dolly. All right.
Okay.
That way it gives me a little bit to cool down on this shit right here. Yep, I stand by her being a liar. I stand by that.
Well, I'm not going to call anybody a liar unless I can debunk what they've said.
I will debunk it.
I can't debunk anything because I
I
don't
promise
know. I
you, we
wasn't
will.
there. I didn't hear the conversation. So I don't know what was
We
said.
will
I don't
debunk
know.
it with her own words. How about that?
Good luck with that. I mean, I'm just saying, just good luck with that.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
I like how she added a lot more to it too, though. There is some new shit that I have never heard.
I mean, my
There's
opinion,
quite a
it
bit
is
of new
pretty,
shit
it
she
is
said
pretty
there.
sus, that there's 3 versions of how Summer got gone. One, she went for a walk, come back and she was gone. 2, she went down the basement playing for toys and she was gone. 3, she was outside playing on her swing and she got gone.
See, the one with the walk was never even said by her. That's what the dispatcher said too.
That's
It
what
wasn't even the
Dawn
911 call.
said. Dawn
was-
said she went for a walk. The dispatch lady said she went for a run. Which I thought was pretty fucking stupid. Okay, that ain't even what he said.
I have
And
looked up
besides
that case
that,
a
I
little
mean,
bit.
not saying anything bad about Candace, but looking at her, she ain't running nowhere.
No, she didn't go for a run. And she didn't go for a walk. Because we never, you know what? And that's another thing. We have never heard the 911 calls. Never. We heard the dispatcher call
Yeah.
where the dispatcher dispatched the police out. We never heard a 911 call.
No, but Don has stated what he told in the call. Don has.
Yeah, he made a call, and so did Candace.
Right.
So we don't know what Candace said.
Exactly. We do
I
not
don't
know what
remember her
Candace
saying
said,
anything.
but Dawn is the one that said that she went for a walk, come back, and she was gone.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. That's just like he has 7 alibis.
But according to Fred, Damien walked her down the driveway, which makes sense. That would
Could happen.
what?
It could happen, and the dogs wouldn't bark.
Right. And Andy
even
was the
down
one
dog
that
trail.
picked her up in the car. So that would explain why the dogs lost scent at the end of the driveway. Now this is according to Fred.
They
Damien walked her
lost
down the
it at the
driveway.
end of the dog trail, not the driveway. I'm just saying what the cop said. It was at the end of the driveway. I mean, the dog trail.
But the
I do
dog
remember.
trail goes into the driveway. But they
No.
said they said the dog lost the trail at the road, at the end of the
Yeah.
driveway.
Because the dog trail goes right to the road. It goes over the little creek to the road. But I never heard the driveway. That's why I was like,
I did. I've heard the driveway. That's why when Fred said that, I was like, well, that would explain why the dogs lost the scent at the end of the driveway.
But it could explain the
Because
reason-
supposedly, according to Fred, she was put into a car with Andy, and Andy delivered her to wherever she is.
that could be that could be a possibility too. But the same thing with the dog trail, though. They could have lost the scent. They lost the scent out the road. That could still match up. You know
Okay.
what I mean? And if you're at the bottom of the dog trail, you won't see the car. You wouldn't see it really at the bottom of the driveway either, unless you walk down. But
Right. And it's like Fred McCoy said, when Jody Sue said they heard the scream, that automatically made them a witness, not a suspect. So I don't believe they heard a scream. I think she just made that up, like he said,
that's a
to
different, well, she said the scream was around 2:30. That wouldn't even put Candace at the house.
no.
I thought you said it was 2:30.
No, she said it was at about 4:30 because
Oh,
Candace wanted her to change it to about 5:30 or 6 because they made the 911 calls at 6:30. She was wanting Jody Sue to change her timeline of when she heard the scream.
oh my God, I never heard that.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh my God, that come out of Candace's mouth.
That she wanted Jody Sue to change the time.
Or no, that come out of Jody Sue's mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Jody Sue was the one that said that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's coming from the same lady that said that she would throw the Wells kids off the cliff and smack them and all kinds of shit.
So maybe that is exactly when it was. Maybe she did go missing at about 4:30. And then she calls Marlena at 4:37 telling her Summer was gone. Yeah, it's weird.
And then she called Hunter about 5 or 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But yeah, we're gonna have to commentary on Fred McCoy because, like I said, I've been watching his videos as they drop, and he's got some interesting ones.
We'll
Very
okay, so
interesting.
what we'll do is we'll keep up with this one because Dolly don't delete his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not like this anyway.
Yeah.
We'll do a Fred McCoy next, and then we'll go back to this one. Or depending on how long the Fred McCoy is.
They're only usually about an hour.
Okay. Well, depending, we might be able to, depending on what time we start, we might be able to squeeze that in, some of that one in,
Mm-hmm.
and try to do at least 30 minutes because it's a 5-hour live, and that's too much to do in one night.
Yeah.
That'll definitely give us both a headache before it.
Oh fuck yeah.
Wow, just a lot of shit. Wow, I can't even say that. Oh.
Yeah. That's why I've been listening to all of it. What night? What's up, said good night.
I'm glad I don't.
We have our own 20-year missing person here, 9-year-old Asha
Ash Degree, yeah, I've looked on that one a couple times.
Degree.
Ash, her name is Ash Degree. Asha. You called her Ash.
Okay, well if you're still in here, what's up? Good night.
That's a weird case too.
Disco must have done went good night.
Oh, she's been good night. I'm telling you, I haven't heard from her since she left Friday. Since
No
we went,
damn.
because we left at the same time. She went one way, I went the other. I know she slept most of the day yesterday. We were exhausted when we left. Plus, I got her high just before she left too. So I kept her high. Tried to anyway.
I think her brother did too. I kept hearing her ask her brother if he wanted to smoke again yet.
No, that wasn't her brother. That was Ethan.
Who?
Just one of the other guys on their team.
Oh.
Her brother don't smoke.
Oh.
We weren't even allowed to smoke a cigarette next to the table by him.
Oh. One of them kind, huh?
Thank God we were outside.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, right.
I didn't realize it till today. I got bit up. I got like 3 or 4 bites on each leg.
Ooh, nice.
And my feet are all swelled up again.
You need a good old lymphatic flush.
There you go again.
You need to do some lymphatic flush.
It's all that damn standing I did Friday because I didn't sit down very much. I was standing up most of the time. Then he waited till like 3 o'clock to do the Estes method, right?
Yeah.
He
What
did
time?
it first around, I think, about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay.
And he went first. It was so funny. And while I was holding the ghost tube box, he had whatever he had listening to over there. My ghost box and the Oracle were going off like
The Oracle.
crazy. Yeah, I had Oracle too. They were going off like crazy. I handed him my device with, and I left it on the Oracle because he was using GhostTube to begin with. So I left it on Oracle and I gave it to him there. And barely anything. As soon as it came back to my hand, boy, it was going off like crazy. So I
Wow.
ended up sitting down to do it. And I don't know how or when, but I fell asleep during it because I wasn't getting none at the end, I guess. I fell asleep. I was tired.
Ghosty done put you to sleep.
I was like, you guys could at least woke me up and told me to get out the middle of the circle. Y'all left me to sleep in the middle of the circle.
That's funny.
How nice of you. Thank God I didn't sleep very long, you know. It was like
Oh, shit.
maybe a 10, 15-minute little cat nap, and I get up for a couple hours and then go fall back asleep for a couple hours. It's hard to sleep when you're out in the woods, especially when you have to sleep in a chair.
They need one of them one things that they use on that the one girl invented with the like the
Huh?
where it
Y'all-
shows you images.
Oh, the seer.
Yes.
Well, if I
Yes.
would have had signal, I could have got it on. I couldn't get mine open because it needed updated. All my phones have like GhostTube or like certain ones from that thing. The only one that has all 5 of them was the phone that it needed to be updated on.
Yeah. See, mine. I've got them all. I've got the Ghost Tube SLS, the Ghost
Yeah.
Tube Seer.
They got the new one too. Did you get the EVP one?
No.
They just put an EVP one out.
Then I've got the Spirit Talker
Oh my
and
god.
the Ghost Chatter
Yeah, I got Ghost Chatter too.
and Ghost
I got
Tube
'em all.
Box.
I got them all on this phone that I'm on right now. I got every one of them. This is the one that needed to be updated.
I got like 5 of them on here.
Yeah, and then like one of my other phones, I might not have Seer or SLS on it. The other phone might not have Vox or EVP on it.
Yeah.
It's just weird how I have certain things have certain ones on, but I have the EVP on the one that worked.
So who makes the EVP? Is it the same people?
Yeah, GhostTube. Yeah, Amy and
Okay.
Connor. No, wait, what's his name?
No.
What is his name? It isn't Connor.
No.
Connor made the Ghost Chatter.
Yes.
Amy and Jared made GhostTube, which is all the ones with GhostTube. But I had the EVP on the other night, and I'm thinking I had the Vox on,
Oh yeah.
and I'm waiting for like different radio tune stations to come out. Like I should hear something, right?
Sure.
It was quiet. I didn't hear nothing.
Wow.
I kept thinking it was me or my volume wasn't working on the phone. I was like, I can't hear nothing.
Ghost
It was
Tube.
probably about,
EVP.
and I did this for like 2 hours going back and forth. Like I heard Ghost Tube and I heard this one and I heard that. Put it back on the EVP and didn't hear nothing. Why is it so quiet? Like I should be hearing something like some type of white noise or something. About 2 hours later, I realized what I had done.
I have the EVP now.
The whole time I thought I was on Vox and I was on EVP. So
Oh.
they were like, and I was like, EVP is the one where you're talking, trying to, get background noise. See if you can hear anything in the background while you're talking. I was like, that's not the one that I thought I was on. I thought I was on the Spirit Box, the Box one. I felt so stupid. Almost 2 hours messing with this stupid thing for that to realize what I was doing wrong. Hey, mama's girl. What are you doing, Evil Rose? Evil Rose. All right, y'all. We're gonna get off here. It's late. Stop.
Yep.
And she's got to work in the morning, and I got things to do. Stop. We might be back tomorrow night with a different, with another reaction.
Yeah.
We haven't decided quite to what yet, but we will. Watch out for our notifications. Thank you for everybody that joined us this evening. Everybody that'll catch us on a replay. I hope you get more of a laugh out of it than I did, because I'm not laughing right now.
Yeah, my tongue hurts too.
But my tongue too hard. With that being said, we're gonna say goodnight. We love you, and remember, be nice.
Be kind. Good
It
night.
takes- did you know it takes less muscles to smile than to frown?
And it's free.
And it's free. Hit that thumbs up too. It's free.
Yep. Sure is.
Bye bye.
Bye.